Welcome to Nightshift.
On this week's show, Pete and I get to check out the world-class circus troupe Cirque Du Soleil, where they taught us some acrobatics, how to jump through hula hoops, and a whole bunch of other crazy things.
Yeah, like learning how to speak French, Italian, German, Bulgarian. We got to ride elephants, talk to monkeys about geometry,
Yeah, there
physics.
are no animals in Cirque Du Soleil. Like, none. None. Yeah.
We also talked to Q'orianka Kilcher, the 15-year-old who got to kiss hot Hollywood hunk, Colin Farrell, for the film The New World.
Apparently this is a big deal,
It's
isn't
a
it?
very big deal.
Speaking of a big deal, we have an amazing band performing for us a little bit later. They're called The Hooks, a couple of boys from the Bay Area hooking up with some boys from Ireland, and they got together and they're going to play for you in a little bit.
Plus DJ Mark Farina, the inventor of mushroom jazz.
But first, we've got hula hoops, ribbon sticks, and two well-experienced rhythmic gymnasts in a duel of a lifetime. Now, what makes Corteo different from some of the other shows that people have seen?
Yeah, and I think that's the thing a lot of people don't realize, that all of our shows are completely different. And this one in particular is very different than our other shows. And I think one of the reasons why is that it's much more based on theater. Of course, you're gonna have live music, you're gonna have amazing costumes, you're gonna have a beautiful set, and you're gonna have Olympic caliber athletes that are doing contortion, that are doing rhythmic gymnastics, that are doing superhuman things that you can't imagine possible.
Like flying through the air.
Like flying through the air. We actually have an act where they fly 15 and a half feet through the air.
Do you guys have anything like elephants or seals or things like that?
No, no animals. The people do all the tricks here. We don't have any animals in our shows.
Okay.
Corteo. The show is about a clown that either dreams of his funeral or can see his funeral while he's lying in his bed and all of that. So that's why the show is called Corteo.
Right.
So that's, yeah, the Corteo is definitely a celebration of life and celebration of what's beyond and what was before and where it all comes from, right?
I guess your role here, you call yourself a clown, is that right?
Yeah, I'm clown comedian. We're doing the comedy act, but everything goes wrong in this act.
It can't be that bad because you're performing with two very flexible ladies, right? So you have it pretty good, right?
Yeah, the ladies make it. My part is the comedy, but they really make the performance.
Outside of Cirque Du Soleil, I mean, because you're really flexible, do you have any pose to grab women's attention?
Not
A specific
really.
pose you could show us possibly?
And some stuff like that too. Like,
Does this work? You know, a little shoulder shimmy?
yeah, the head also. And you like doing the break dancing.
Here, how
and
about this? You know,
stuff, like-
this, have you done this one?
Yeah, okay. Let's
Like
do
that?
it.
Like
okay,
that?
I start. Wait. I
Okay,
start.
okay. Okay,
I
let's go.
start. Okay,
Let's go.
do it.
We could incorporate it in the show, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
okay, I show you. This is good for get the woman attention.
Oh yeah, this is what I need to learn. Oh man. Thank you very much. And it works for him, so I guess I'll need to try that out.
You know, you're so flexible and whatnot. I mean, what type of practice and training have you had in order to get here?
So we came from rhythmic gymnastics, so we training and competing within 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
And after we finished sport, and we came here in Cirque du Soleil, and we continued to work. It's a rhythmic gymnastic, but different way, more interesting, more theatrical.
To professional sport, it's more easier for us, and we enjoy ourselves because there is no charge on the seats. It's just people who want to enjoy the performance and the show.
Do you get a lot of guys that come up to you and say, "Wow, you're so amazing"?
In the show?
Yeah, after the show.
So I hope they have these feelings. At
Yeah.
least this is what we're trying to bring.
Right. I saw some of your routine earlier. Perhaps maybe you can show me how to do one of them.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I want to try this out.
And now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ow, my head.
Hooking it up with the hooks when we come back.
You guys are sort of a collaboration of a couple of boys from Ireland and the Bay. Tell me about that. What's the whole story behind that, and how did you guys meet?
Well, we were friends with Colin's cousin in Ireland, he's from, he moved to our town, and we got friends with him. He played the drums.
Said these guys are gonna call you, and
yeah.
I said
in the middle of the Beastie Boys show. Huh?
I didn't think it was gonna work.
So you guys were in a band before,
yeah.
And you said, hey, we're coming to the States to visit for a little bit.
Yeah, and then we kind of extended it, and the music started getting good and got good feedback off everyone, so I decided to stay.
We had just gotten off the road with another band, and we weren't very happy with that situation, and so when this came up, it was like perfect.
Right.
Great timing.
What does the family say about you guys just sort of planting roots here?
They just want us to come home with enough money to pay off their mortgage, and they'll be delighted.
Nice. All right. Well, best of luck to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Hooks.
Thank you.
Produced by the Farrelly brothers, The Ringer proves to be one special movie. Johnny Knoxville plays the main character, Steve, who needs to come up with $28,000 to pay for his gardener's surgery.
This is so wrong.
So Steve's uncle Gary, played by Brian Cox, comes up with the ridiculous idea of rigging the Special Olympics.
We are gonna fix the Special Olympics.
Jeffy, highly functioning, developmentally disabled.
All right, look at you.
All you have to do is act like one of them.
Jeffy, go for Cuckoo Puffs.
Not exactly a major stretch for you.
Go for gold. Go for gold.
Knoxville's supporting cast kept the movie alive with their witty comments. However, the plot was too convoluted, ranging from Steve falling in love to an abrupt ending. You could either laugh with the movie or at the movie. It doesn't matter why you're laughing because it's supposed to be a comedy anyway.
Jealous Celebrate good times, come on!
Celebrate.
Director Barry Blaustein did a good job of not making any offenses to the Special Olympians. The charm of the film really comes from them, proving that they're as normal as the rest of us.
Shut up with that, you stupid AFF.
Yeah, we know you're not special.
Yeah, you think you can fool us? My name is Jesse.
Jesse likes apples?
My name is Jesse. Can I have a hug? I've seen better acting on pornos.
The movie isn't Jackass and it isn't Dumb and Dumber, but it has its moments and the special actors really do shine. On the Indie Threat Alert system, The Ringer gets a green for being moderately offensive. It's a comedy, it has Johnny Knoxville, and I guess it's okay to see. Maybe wait till it comes out on DVD.
One of the few DJs who doesn't like to hide under the bed with his dog, DJ Mark Farina, up next.
Hello, my name is Mark Farina. I'm one of the many local SF DJs. I'm kind of a streamlined, modern rock band, traveling minstrel person. I started DJing. I was fortunate to grow up in Chicago in the mid-'80s, so I started in high school around 85, and it was just a hobby that kind of got out of control. And Chicago's still a little more urban, you know, SF's a little more nature involved, a little more outdoorsy. Tempo-wise, if you're gonna get down to the basic, you know, technical differences of the Midwest and San Francisco, I find Chicago likes things a little bit faster. You say, as if you're into BPMs, you know, maybe I might play something in San Francisco 120 to 125, but Chicago people like it more jacking 130 beats per minute, if you know the terminology. Mushroom Jazz was a night that we started here in the Bay Area. Before Cat's Grill, it was at Oasis, it was called even. Well, it was just almost a staple Monday night. It was just a good mix of just different people from all walks of life. So it was just a good mix, a good meeting of people, and I don't know, people would just leave their attitudes at the door and be very open, and because it was a Monday, people would just be, I don't know, extra open to going off, and it would just turn into a great thing. It went on for maybe 7 years or so at Cat's Grill and became a staple event. I miss it still to this day. So I've continued the series, you know, with my Mushroom Jazz Ohm series. I'm at number 5 right now, and I still tour and do Mushroom Jazz dates, although, you know, house dates, I must say, you know, are more popular. You know, they always, like, on a Friday or Saturday or a popular night, you can't just play down-tempo, but I still do lots of tours, and with the boom of hip-hop being so different nowadays, I think Mushroom Jazz has found its own specific kind of niche that's made it unique. Love Parade today for me was wonderful. It was great to see all different people out, and especially in this day and age of like having a lack of things to do if you're under 21. I think it's great to see all ages come out and see electronic events, and because, you know, a lot of times DJs plan 21 and up events, which isn't nothing wrong with that, but I think it's great to incorporate a younger audience and try and get them nowadays, you know, kids are a little more rocky, hip-hoppy, and show them that there's something else going on. Yeah, I'm fortunate to see, you know, even with different styles, with the Mushroom Jazz, my other moniker as well, but yeah, even with the Mood, the cymbals and instruments thing, it was an honor to be a part of the early Detroit techno scene, just because they were my big influence, and even that song helped me get my first gigs in San Francisco, actually, through the Hard Kiss guys, because they would play Mood in their regular rotation, and then they asked Derek and I to play because of that, so a lot came from those days. The next thing, I'm working on my own label, Great Lakes Audio, which is going to be a Chicago house label. And then as far as for Ohm Records, I'm doing my own album for next spring. I have Mushroom Jazz 5 still out right now, and yeah, Mushroom Jazz 6 won't be out till, you know, next fall. I'm going to do that as well for Ohm, and that's about it at the moment.
Up next, Q'orianka Kilcher. Don't go away.
At the moment I was to die, she threw herself upon me.
My name is Koryanka Kilcher, and I play Pocahontas in Terrence Malick's new film called The New World. And it's the historical story of John Smith and Pocahontas. Kissing Colin Farrell. You know, it was an experience. There's nothing really too much to be sad about it. It was work. It was acting, and he was really wonderful. He was like my older brother. Took me under his wing, taught me so much, and yeah. Working with Terrence Malick was really, really amazing because he allowed his actors so much artistic freedom and to fully immerse themselves in their character to bring it to life in their own way. I love acting on my impulses at the risk of looking silly, being wrong or whatever. So it was great to work with him like that. And he was a very spur-of-the-moment kind of director, and he would get inspired by a fennel field or tall grass and be like, oh, Q'orianka, could you take your shoes off and run through that fennel field? Be the wind, oh good. So he was one of the most sweetest people that I've ever met, and he was so great to work with. Oh my God, I have to say, because I was filming in Virginia for 4.5 months and running through the woods, being free in Pocahontas' traditional tribal clothes, and it really held the sense of freedom. And the first time when I went to England and I tried on my corset and my shoes, I had them tie my corset extra tight and my shoes a size too small to feel how I imagined Pocahontas to feel. And I went home and I cried because I really felt so constricted and like a caged bird, and it was a big transition, and it was shocking, and it was really sad.
Really quick lightning round, just answer you as quick as possible.
Okay.
Let me find the questions real quick. So you're cousin to Jewel Kilcher?
I am cousin to Jewel Kilcher, although I've never ever met her except for when I was little, and she's never been in contact.
Great. Did you make your own clothes today?
Yes, I did make my own clothes today, so
Can you describe it really quick?
I didn't make the dress. I made my shoes. They're made out of leather and car tire and snakeskin, and this is leather. And I made this jewelry. It's turquoise, red coral, and nuts, and
Cool.
and red coral and silver. So.
And finally, you're on Star Search. Can you quickly belt us a tune?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Don't send me no doctors, fill me up with all those pills. Got me a man named Dr. Feelgood, you know, yeah. Dr. Feelgood in the morning, yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That was excellent. I hope that didn't blow out your ears.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, oh my God, did I hurt your ears? Oh my God! Do I think Hollywood will find a place for me? You know, I have absolutely no clue. I mean, I'm just here doing interviews, and I feel so honored and so excited to be able to be doing this, but I have no clue. I don't know what the future holds. I'm just going day by day.
From deep within the cockles of our heart, thank you so much for watching this program.
Thank you. Now, if you like what you saw on this week's show, check out our website at thenightshift.tv, where you can see pictures of her, him, me, and check out our past episodes.
Don't forget to join us next week because we're going to Macworld.
Yay! Steve Jobs gonna make an appearance on the program now?
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
He's gonna yell at you too.
No, why? Okay.
Plus another wacky adventure with Squid and Blaze. You don't want to miss that.
So we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye.
See y'all.
Bring it on, fool.
Look at my wrist action. It's on fire.
It's all about the hula.
It's going down.
Bring it on.